We are so back indeed. Welcome in, Derek. Who else have we got in chat? Hopefully things run more smoothly this time. Don't really know what happened last time. Man, I finally catch one of these lives. Good to see you, Jeremy. Right, so I just had a few issues. I think it's with my Wi-Fi or something. I'm not certain. I had it at the start of last stream as well. I've reset my router, or router if you're American and say it differently to how I just said it, or didn't know what I meant there. But hopefully things should be working smoothly, so I'm going to get this out of the way. We got some donation incentives as usual. Of course, you do not have to donate, and I'm not expecting anyone to donate, but if you are wanting to support me, then of course you will get some bonuses here. And for the people that donate $10 or more, I will be making a video tomorrow probably. I was going to make one for today, but I've not been feeling too well. My stomach's been very all over the place really, so I was wanting to make a video to then post right after the live stream ends, but unfortunately I haven't been able to do that today. But I'm feeling hopefully better now. If I do start to feel rough, I will just stop the stream at any point if I need to, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, we're going to do Legendary Trio Roulette. Now you can see I've got all three leagues here. I'm not going to be battling in all three leagues, and weirdly, for most YouTubers, if they were doing this, which I mean most of them aren't, but if they were, they'd probably do it in the Master League, because a lot of them spend a lot of money. They have basically every legendary Pokemon built. I do not spend money on the game, so all of my legendaries are built for the Great or the Ultra League, which is quite strange. Basically any Pokemon that I can build for the Great League, I will, for the most part, and then there are obviously a lot of legendaries that aren't available for the Great League, which are built for the Ultra League. But I'm just going to show you the wheel real quick. We've got the Kanto birds, which should be pretty self-explanatory. We've got the beasts, which some people call the dogs. They're definitely not dogs, they are more closely resembling cats. The titans are the Regis, but I actually realised I don't have a Regice built, so instead of Regice, I'm going to use the Regieleki that I have instead. And then we've got the Weather Trio, which is obviously Rayquaza, Kyogre and Groudon. We've got the Creation Trio, as you've seen in the thumbnail. I'm running the Origin forms of all three Pokemon. I actually just built the Palkia and the Dialga for this specific live stream, so if you appreciate that I just spent like 200k plus for double moving pretty rubbish Pokemon for the Ultra League, then make sure you like the video right now. We've also got the Tau Trio, which are the dragons from Unova, so like Reshiram, Zekrom and Kyurem. We've got the Forces of Nature, which are like Landorus, Thundurus and Tornadus. If we get that a few times, then I will actually substitute one of them for Enamorus, which is sort of like part of that trio, but it's like an extra Pokemon from a future generation. Don't really know how it works. We've got the Guardian deities, I don't even know how to pronounce that word, and that's technically not a trio, it's actually a quartet, and it's the Tapus, but I don't have a Tapu Fini built anyway, so we're not going to use that. And then we've got my choice. I'll choose just basically any three legendaries, they don't have to be part of any trio specifically. And then I've got viewer's choice as well, so I'll basically just ask you guys what you want to see, and again that will be not anything specifically in a trio. It could be a Latios, a Ho-Oh and a Shadow Mewtwo for example, but yeah, that's basically the wheel, so let's just get straight into it. And we're going to kick things off with a Legendary Beast trio. Okay, so as you guys know, Legendary Beasts are not particularly good, but that's fine, that's what we're going to work with. Am I going to play Spotlight Hour? I actually don't know what is the featured Pokemon for Spotlight Hour. I typically do if it's something that I'm interested in, but if it's just something random that I couldn't care less about, I probably won't. Right, Toxa. You mean Marini or some other Toxapex Marini then? Actually, I could do, because someone wanted me to run either a level 50 Marini or a Toxapex for the Ultra League, and I do actually have a hundo, so maybe I'll do that. But yeah, basically this stream will finish probably around about the time that Spotlight Hour will start, so possibly, yeah, depends if I can be bothered or not. But yeah, what did we go for? Raikou, Entei, and Suicune as our first pick. Pretty rough team to start things off, but that's just how it goes. I'm going to go with Suicune because I think it's not the safest, but it's the bulkiest, so if I get a bad lead, I'll probably just stay in, go for like a Scald, probably not get any debuffs, and lose. Any idea when the next Rocket Takeover will be? Well, they do one per season, so I don't know. Oh gosh. A Medicham, what the heck are we seeing here? Right, so we got two Pokemon that can beat the Stunfisk, so I'm not too fussed about this here. They're going to let the Scald go through. We get the attack drop, which is very nice, and they did farm up to, I don't know, either a Dynamic Punch or a Psychic. I think I'll just shield the first one, play it safe. Thank you, King GBL, for becoming a channel member. Do appreciate that. We're going to overfarm quite a lot here. So that will allow you to rename a Pokemon of mine if you want to. You don't have to, but you can choose to do that if you want. Okay. Right. At this point, we're just going to go straight Scald. I think the plan here is just let the Suicune go down, come in with my Raikou, and then hopefully Entei can sort of just like power its way through the Stunfisk, although I'm not super confident in that. But obviously we don't want Raikou aligned up against the Galarian Stunfisk, so we're just going to let the Suicune go down, come in with the Raikou, and I'm not even going to bother shielding here. If they go for a Future Sight, we might actually live this. Do I have a Carbink built? No, I do not. I have a fake Carbink built, or a Diancie as some people will probably more commonly know it as. You know what, I'm actually going to shield here because I know they're just going for a Rock Slide. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now they can just full send an Earthquake. But I'm going to go for Scorching Sands and then hopefully lower their attack, which means they have to full send the Earthquake this time around. And we do have a bit of residual energy on. Oh, we don't get the debuff anyway, so it doesn't really help me there. But let's see. Do we reckon they're in Wild Charge range? I'm kind of tempted. Should we just do it? I'm going for it. I don't know if Cresselia has a charge move loaded or not, but we're going for the double resisted Wild Charge. Does this get the KO? Nope. Okay, that was a big mistake. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we screwed that first game up for sure. But I don't know if Cresselia had a charge move or not. Honestly, I wasn't really paying too much attention. They threw a Grass Knot into our Raikou, so they probably did have some energy there, but oh well. Pretty bad choke on that first game, but probably one of the worst teams we could have got from the wheel, so not the end of the world. So yeah, unfortunately King GBL, I do not have a Carbink built, but if you want I can rename my Diancie something to do with Carbink if you want. But anyways, we're going to go back to the wheel, spin it again, hopefully get a better team than that was, because that's a pretty rough start. Alright, so that's a lot better. We got my choice. So as I mentioned, I can run whatever I want basically that's legendary. I'm thinking long and hard. Alright. So I can choose whatever. I'm not going to pick a legendary trio because that kind of, like, we've got loads of different options on the wheel. So I'm just going to search for legendary. Obviously, in the future, I'd like to run the lake trio as an option, even though they're also very rubbish. I just haven't built them yet. But we'll go for Pokemon that aren't part of a trio. Wow, my Cresselia is called Sinister 1. Oh wait, I've got the wrong screen up. Anyone who used to play Sylph will probably remember the Sinister Cup ages and ages ago, and my Cresselia is still named Sinister 1. It still has Confusion and Aurora Beam on it, which is crazy. Yep, that is the law. Homesize Henry is correct. Like the stream right now, otherwise the police will come to your door and that'll be the end of your life, essentially. We'll go for Lugia, because it's not part of a trio. And then what else is not part of a trio here that we could run? Latios. Yeah, let's go with that. This is going to suck, but that's fine. Henry is the police, confirmed. Uxie has Swift though. Yeah, but Swift isn't good yet. It'll be good in the future maybe, but not right now. Heatran into Talonflame, not particularly great. I'm not running Stone Edge. I'm just going to say swap into Lugia. And we'll wait and see what happens. Lugia's, even as a shadow, I'm going to tank it. If they're running Brave Bird, then so be it. But it is just a flame charge, so we do tank that reasonably well. I'm just going to go for the Sky Attack straight away. I could have gone for 2 more Dragon Tails and thrown on good timing, but it doesn't really matter. We'll go for the Sky Attack, grab a shield. They're going to be able to farm me down now, and they come out with a lot of energy. But hopefully we can farm them down with my Latios before they make it to 2 moves. And if not, then that's not going to be ideal. But yeah, I don't think so, because I think they're at 100 energy now. So I think I'm going to have to double shield, because they are boosted. We'll see what they throw. Oh, they go for Flame Charge again. Well, that really sucks. Okay, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe they were running Brave Bird actually, and they didn't have, obviously, a Brave Bird and a Flame Charge loaded. So we'll just go for the Dragon Claw. I think I might have ended up accidentally CMP tying there, but it doesn't really matter. We do resist everything. Well, not the fast move, but no. Okay. And they swap into a second fire type, which is very bizarre. So I'm just going to let this go. I don't know how much damage the Scorching Sands is going to do, but we are going to double resist the... oh gosh, that might be a mistake. Yeah, that's probably a big mistake. I threw too late there, so unless this doesn't KO, that might have been a bad mistake there. But let's see. Okay, never mind. We're still healthy enough. This opponent hates the Yonkus Toxic team. What were they running again? Talonflame, Ninetales, and Lurantis. And the Yonkus recent team is Magnezone, Wigglytuff, and Tropius. Okay, yeah, I suppose so. Anyways, GG's to that opponent there. We get a win. Surprising, when I pick my team, it works. And when I get a random awful team that the wheel gives me, I usually lose. But anyways, next spinning of the wheel, we are... Cool. We're getting the beasts again. So, bad news, it's probably going to be another loss. Right. I'll just run it in the same order, because it went reasonably well until it didn't go well last time, so let's just go with that. What does the enemy do against Mantine? I mean, well, typically Mantine doesn't run Water Pulse, so the fire types probably aren't that bad. Okay, this is good. This is where we want to see it. Should I just throw on alignment here? I'm going to, because I want to go for the Scald before they can potentially throw a dig. And they are going to shield. We do get the debuff, so I'm actually not going to bother shielding at this point, because I know that worst case scenario, if Suicune does go down, we do at least resist the flying moves from the Gligar, so it's not that bad. I feel like I can live this, so I'm going to hope that we can. If we don't, then big mistake, but whatever. And we do just barely live that, so that's good news. I think I'm also not going to bother swapping out. I'll just let Suicune go down, because they are going to double shield their Gligar for some reason, but that's fine. Now I'm definitely going to shield here if they farm up to a potential dig, and I'm going to assume that is. It's very difficult to keep track of energy when I'm not really focusing too much on the battle, but that's fine. I don't think I'm going to overfarm too much, so I'll go for... Ooh. No! Damn it. They still caught the Shadow Ball. Nice play from the opponent there. I didn't even see what came in, I just saw it was a normal type. Vigoroth. Not ideal. Okay, we'll just go for the Wild Charge straight away. Because this way, if they come back in with the Gligar, we're still resisting the wing attacks, so it's not like they can farm me down or anything. But yeah, nice play from the opponent. Very poor on my end, but let's see. Yeah, just let it go. I might be able to Fire Spin farm them down at this point. Probably not. Fire Spin's not that good of a move, yeah. Unlikely. Let's see. They throw it not the most optimal timing, so we just got to hope that something in the pack is either weak to fire or ground, or preferably both, really. Come on. We get the farm down, and what is in the back? Annihilate. Okay. I think we still lose anyway. Unless they're running Ice Punch, we might outpace them to a move. But yeah, definitely did not play this game particularly well. Yeah, that's poor. That catch on the Shadow Ball was... because I like tapped on it like quite a while before it registered, so that's like... Oh, they got the unnecessary boost as well, so always is the case. But yeah, I'm going to blame the beasts again. That was not my fault, it's just a bad team. That's what we'll go with. But GG's. Next team, we're going to have the Tau Trio. Alright, so this is an Ultra League team, because I do not have these Pokemon for the Great League. Yeah, blame the beasts. If in doubt, blame the beasts. So we got Zekrom, Reshiram. You see, this Reshiram goes, I think it goes to like 2503 or something if I powered it up once more. Very annoying, but that's fine. And Kyurem. We're actually running Steel Wing, so I might run that in the lead. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Here we go. Kyurem into Annihilate. Not good. I don't know what's better to say swap into. I'm going to swap into my Zekrom. 5, 6. Okay, it was just an Ice Punch. I can live this, but I should probably shield. So I'm going to shield. And let's see what the opponent wants to do. They're going to swap into Cresselia. At this point, I can't afford to double shield my Zekrom. Crunch going to hit for super effective. It's not going to do an awful lot here though, realistically. So I'll just let it go. I guess we'll find out if they're running Moonblast. And of course they are. Not ideal, but that's okay. feel like we are very much out of sync with the opponent there, or the animation just looks a bit odd. But yeah, not going to do too much there, but I can at least tank this move now, which is something. Not a lot, but it's something, so... Oh, they're going to swap back into Annihilate, and yeah, Reshiram does actually take only neutral damage here from an Ice Punch, but I don't know if they've farmed up more than that. I think I'm just going to no shield anyways. Do I like the new Season 19 pose? I have not seen it, and to be honest, I don't care about the poses at all, so not really fussed either way. They're going to shield. Okay, not ideal. I basically need something incredibly weak to ice in the back. If you built a better ranked one, but the worst ranked one on PV Poke is closer to 1500 CP, do you prefer have the one or the better one? Do you know, I usually prefer to have one that's closer to the right CP, because I know that I'm at least maximizing the stats of that Pokemon for the stat distribution it has. Whereas if I've got like a, say a 0, 15, 15 Pokemon that only goes to like, I don't know, 14, 75 or something like that, then I know that you can have a load of different options that are going to be way better than that are also high stat product, and you actually end up losing CMP in most cases with a Pokemon like that as well. So I'd usually actually go for something that's going to get closer to 1500 CP. But also I build horrible IV Pokemon most of the time, so my usual preference is just how cheap it is to build. But yeah, we got Forces of Nature, so this one I actually really do enjoy running, and again it's going to be in the Ultra League. So we no longer have a week only of Catch Cup. That's a shame, because I was really prepared to build my my XL Bronzor and Smeargle for next season. I was going to hatch a bunch of eggs and snapshot a bunch of Smeargle with Lock On and Flying Press, but I guess we're not going to have that this season, which is a shame. Oh wait, what did I get? The Forces of Nature, not the Tapus. My bad. Landorus, Tornadus. Oh, I'm replacing the wrong Pokemon. Oh my gosh, what is going on? And Thunderous. There we go. There is still Catch Cup, just within other leagues. I don't know about Little Cup. No, I don't think the Little Cup is here again. Thank you, Arctic Cat, who became a channel member. But yeah, do you know, I realised as well, with the Catch Cup, most of the Pokemon that they've released recently are like not available for Great League. You've got like the Charcadet evolution line, which isn't available unless you if you have like a low level account and do some trading stuff like that. Same with the Reveroom. 2 of the 3 recently released Ultra Beasts not available for Great League. It kind of just, it's like, what's the point? Like, you're preventing me from building basically all the new Pokemon for Great League. Why would I then participate in Catch Cup? Oh man, that kind of sucks that we have to throw here. I mean, not that like necessarily the Charcadet line or the Reveroom are actually any good, but they're just new. And the opponent doesn't realise that Landorus is very attack weighted, so they throw on CMP, which is very good news for me, because if they farm me down here, that could have been a bit of an issue, but it is not now, so that's good. Yeah, they probably will spawn in the wild later, but it's just annoying. Alright, I'm just going to go straight for the debuff, and I actually probably overfarm a bit more than that because I might as well. Very little fast move pressure here. You can get King GBL, you can get them if you trade, if you hatch them on like a really low level account and trade them over, but it's just a lot of effort even for someone who's willing to like make a brand new account. Like for example, for some of the old 7km eggs, before you could get like Hisuian Growlithe in the wild and stuff like that, I got my mum to make a Pokemon account just specifically to get her to hatch a bunch of eggs to try and get like some of the Hisuian Pokemon. But like for oh my gosh, for the Charcadet, obviously they're from 10km eggs, so you can't guarantee them from anything. And then from the Reveroom, you also have to like battle grunts and leaders and stuff, so that's another thing that just takes a lot of time. So yeah. Thank you Arctic Cat for the donation, and you want me to change a Marini to Meowrini. Yes. I'm guessing you like cats, based on your name and the fact that you've asked me a few times now to change Pokemon names to Meow something. But yeah, we get a win with this team. I really enjoy using this team. I feel like this is like all these this trio with the debuffing Icy Wind clone moves. It's just perfect because they're all like really attack weighted. They would be rubbish without these moves, or at least for the Ultra League anyways. But with these moves, they're actually just very good. Yeah, not Cryogonal. Alright, so not great, but 2 of those wins with the legendary beast, so can't really do much about that. So how do you spell Marini? Marini. Is this the one? Yeah, so I'll call this one Meowrini. So King GBL, did you come up with anything for any Pokemon to be renamed? I can't remember. Yeah, I just like basically the only new Pokemon that we've had in the wild was like Wug Trio, and whilst yes, I enjoy using it, it's not very good. So, damn, 38k. I bet your grind. Yeah, well, yeah, basically I honestly don't play much outside of events where there's Stardust boosts because it's just not very efficient to. Talonflame, KFC, cool. I don't really know which one. But yeah, I really don't play or catch many Pokemon outside of Stardust boosted events because it just seems really inefficient. And we got my choice again, so we're getting a lot of repeat options. As you can see, I'm not removing stuff from the wheel. Thank you, Caleb Hitch. Was fun to battle you last time. Appreciate that. And again, you can, if you want to pick my team actually. I know I just got my choice, but also Caleb, you don't have to donate again to pick the team. Just look at the legendaries and select from those options. Well, he did just donate $5 again. Okay, well, thank you. Right, Caleb, what do you want me to run out of these guys? Oh yeah, Gruden. Cryogonal, you mean? Regi Rock. You don't, Caleb. You don't have to donate each time you answer. I can read the rest of the comments as well, but I do appreciate it, obviously. But I don't want you to spend all of your money just to, you know, reply in chat. Yeah, Cryogonal. Should we go with Cryogonal as well? And what third? I feel like we need to cover for some water weaknesses here. Don't have too much here, so I don't know. We'll just go with the Rayquaza because I like running Rayquaza. Who named Groudon Cryogonal? It was someone from the previous stream who was just renaming all my Pokemon Cryogonal. Okay, bit of a core breaker to our lead here. But Regirock is bulky enough to live a Leaf Blade, I would assume, so I'm just going to tank it. And then I might just full send a Focus Blast, because I can. Oh. Okay, another core breaker to the entire team this time actually, which is not great. Shadow Rayquaza next season, hopefully. Yeah, I would love to see that. Right. At this point, I will not let them farm me down all the way, so I'll just go for Groudon. And we put them into range where, after a few more mud shots, I can honestly probably just go for a Fire Punch. Is Lickitung or Bastiodon crucial for Legend rank pushing? No. They're just bulkier than most other stuff, so they're often quite good in neutral matchups. They shield there. I'm just going to put all my faith into Rayquaza. That's what we're going for here. Rayquaza, going to sweep an entire team. And I have a lot of confidence in that as well. Because we can go for a perfect Dragon Tail farm down here. You love to see it. And we don't even lose too much health either. And unfortunately, they have a Stunfisk in the back. So, not ideal. But we go for the Dragon Ascent, dealing... Oh my gosh, that's insane damage. I try to catch a move there, and they swap out though, and that is good news. Well, actually it depends how well we tank a superpower, to be completely honest. So I definitely have to no-shield this. Maybe they go for Leaf Blade? No, they go for superpower, that is the correct play. Yeah, at this point, it's game over unfortunately. Not a lot I could have done up against that team. They are going to no shield, and yeah, I think even at this point they can just mud shot farm me down, so well played. They've got back-to-back rock sides, but yeah. No, I haven't seen the new legend pose. Wiggly is going to be so annoying. To be honest, I already find Wiggly so annoying, so it's going to be even more annoying, which is great, unless they make Swift not a very good move, in which case, what was the point? Right, next team. We're blaming Caleb for that one, because Regirock sucked in that battle. Are you kidding? We got the beasts again. Right, can we get a win with the legendary beasts? Probably not. I think I'll have to try and focus more with this one. But if they make it 40 energy, then it just doesn't make a difference on any of the other Pokemon apart from Wiggly, because Wiggly now has a slightly cheaper move, whereas, you know, a non-super effective against anything clone of like Aerial Ace or like the Elemental Punches just doesn't really help any other Pokemon other than, say, a Charm user that could do with a cheaper move. NT. Right. No, that's only single move anyways. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Come on, beasts. I have faith in you. Okay. Not good. I'm gonna swap here because this is just gonna force them to throw an alignment, which I don't really mind. Ugh. X's are honestly probably nearly one-shots us. Again, swapping into Vigoroth, trying to catch a Shadow Ball, but this time we do correctly throw the Wild Charge, which is good. But obviously if we double Wild Charge now, they can just farm me all the way down, which is not going to be particularly good. But if I went for any extra farming, then they could then just throw a move before we get to the next Wild Charge. So I had to play it like that, unfortunately. Name Cryogonal Cryogonal. And thank you for the donation, by the way. I think my Cryogonals are actually already called Cryogonal, but I will double check just in case someone has renamed them something else. Right. Whoops, I know shielded that. Can we live 2 counters? Yes, we can. That actually worked out very well for me. Hopefully this Scald puts them into range where we can just farm down with the Entei. And I think that is range, which is perfect. And then they're obviously going to have something that beats Entei in the back, so it doesn't really matter. But come on. Come on, beasts. Do something. Right. Okay, so they do farm up to a discharge, so I'm going to respect the damage. Considering they're coming in with a Charger Bug, I am hopeful here that Entei can do something, but it might just be, yeah, it was just a ploy. They've got a perfectly fine answer here. They just wanted my final shield, and they've got it. So, not ideal. It just depends if Entei can comfortably live a Dark Pulse, which I very much doubt. We might just barely hang on here, but probably not gonna be able to survive with enough HP to make it to another move. So we are 0-3 with the legendary beast so far. If the wheel could just give me a better team next time, that would be great. But oh well. Right, got to rename a Cryogonal Cryogonal. There we go, done. Yeah, blame the beasts. It's always the beast's fault. Honestly, if we lose the next game and the beasts aren't even involved, it's still the beast's fault. But we got the Guardian deities, don't know how to pronounce that word. Basically the Tapus. So we're going to go for it here. At least with the Tapus, I can just get them by searching for Tapu, which is a lot easier than searching for each thing individually. There we go. Remember, if we lose this game, it's because the legendary beasts are so bad. Alright, pretty decent lead for us. Obviously we don't resist water, but that's okay. Should we tank it or not? I'm going to shield the first one. and then I'll just let the next one go through. I'm assuming we should live it. It'd be pretty embarrassing if we didn't, but let's see. And they do throw straight away, so that's fine. What's the meaning behind my name? I don't really know. Oh my gosh, really? We lose the one shield scenario against Greninja. That's just embarrassing. Yeah, I don't really know. I just randomly came up with CallumOnToast. And yeah, and I didn't mean to come in with this Pokemon either. I don't know why it came in with that. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Oh my god. And we're just going to lose this game now. Fantastic. I don't know why I brought in the Bulu there, because I'm pretty certain I clicked on the Tapu Lele, but oh well, it has happened now. Doesn't matter. Wasn't even an issue with this team. It's those damn legendary beasts ruining the game once again. I did click on the Lele. Yeah, I don't know. It might have just been that like I clicked too late or something, or hesitated. I don't know. But either way, it's game over now. Even if we had, I don't know, a different charge move, it wouldn't matter. I think this thing learns like Focus Blast as coverage, which is also double resisted. But yeah, not a good time right now. No shout out or team suggestion, just wanted to send some support. I very much appreciate that, ex-Boston. So thank you for the donation. Tell Skeledirge to leave you alone. I will. Right, what am I doing? Going back into a game. What am I doing here? Put the wheel back up. And we got the Titans, so we got the Regis. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, and yes, probably a lot of you weren't here when I mentioned it, I actually don't have a Regi Ice built. So, and I don't have any of the Shadow Regis built either, because for some reason all of them go to like 1501 CP, and that very much puts me off spending like 120k to buy a second move and whatnot. So I'm gonna run Regi Steel, which is probably like the first time I've ever used it. It's not running Zap Cannon because I'm not using Elite TM on it. Regirock, which didn't do particularly well last game, but I mean it was core broken by Azu and Lurantis. And then we've got Regieleki, which I've used quite a lot, but I've actually given it Lock On just because I feel like it fits better with the triple legendary team, or with the triple Regi team, so that's what we're going for. Obviously no fast move pressure at all, and I'm probably going to lead into like a Poliwrath, but what can you do? Not a lot. Okay, that's actually very good. Ground types don't exist, exactly. Okay, that's not bad. Firefang Litleo. That is very interesting. Right, can anyone tell me, is it just Pyroar that has Solar Beam, or does Litleo also learn it? I don't want to accidentally no shield a Solar Beam, because that would be very, well, very funny, but not great. Okay, just a Flame Charge. I'm going to assume it's just Crunch. Okay, threw in poor timing there. Had a bit of stutter lag, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, no Solar Beam. Okay, good. Good news. Also, this opponent's fighting very hard for switch advantage. And they do throw on CMP, but I don't care. I just want to get rid of the Litleo here. Because I do technically have 3 answers to the Pidgeot. But, whilst I'm here and I can get rid of this Litleo, I just want to get that out of the way. So Stone Edge, gonna get rid of them there. They come back in with Trevenant, so I'm just gonna swap out here. They're actually probably not going to expect me to run Flash Cannon, which is good news. So I'm just going to let this go. And then we should be fine now. Because Regi, I mean, it's not a good Pokemon, but I feel like it should be able to do things. I'm hoping it can do things. Seed Bomb, gonna get the KO. Can we even lock on farm them down though? I actually don't know. Right. I have not been counting, so I'm gonna hope that the opponent is just gonna that's basically them throwing straight away. Alright, this is what we all wanted to see really. We're going for Zap Cannon. Obviously from a Registeel doesn't do too much damage, but from a Regieleki that easily gets the one shot. I mean honestly Registeel probably one shots them as well there. I don't know. I don't use Registeel. But we're able to lock on, farm down the Trevenant. Double resisted lock-ons makes no difference because obviously lock-on does 1 damage anyways. But we're able to take them out there. No fast move pressure. We got very lucky with the team that we faced. And that's what happens when we don't get the legendary beast. We can get a win. Right. Next team is going to be the Tau Trio once again. So we did lose the first one, so we need some redemption here. Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Right, so last time I used Zekrom as a say swap. I don't know if it's better for me to run Reshiram as a say swap. What are the thoughts in the comments? Is anything safe? Kyurem into Virizion. Alright, that's not bad. Obviously going to take super effective damage from the... Okay, so the answer was I used Reshiram. And it was not a good idea because they've got a Greninja. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, then I apologise. But still like the stream anyways, because it does help me out. But yeah, gonna go for the Fusion Flare, grab a shield, and at this point I think... Oh, they actually throw, which is very good. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Mark. Just having that fire typing is actually, whilst fire isn't necessarily a great typing, it does actually help it sort of neutralize more things. But I'm going to come in with the Zekrom now, because I can get a big farm down. Obviously the energy goes to waste up against the Virizion, but that's fine. They go for Night Slash straight away, and they shouldn't get to another one, and they don't. So that's good. Ooh, okay. This is good. This is very good. Okay, we go for the crunch there. Throwing on good timing. Yeah, we should be fine. The Reshiram does have a lot of energy though, so I've just got to be aware of that, basically. So yeah, I think the safe play is just to shield this. And then if they come back in with the Reshiram, I'll just also shield that. But they don't, so yeah. I think we're fine now. Maybe. Don't know, I'm actually not certain. Let's find out. We're going to swap into Kyurem. They've got a lot of energy. Right, I'll just shield the first one. And we'll see what they throw. Sacred Sword. Hopefully they don't have back-to-back already. I'm assuming that I'll live the next one now. I don't know if I'll live a Stone Edge even with the debuff though, so I guess we'll find out. That does a lot of damage, actually. I didn't think it was going to do that much. But I suppose Glaciate, it is the same as Icy Wind, it's just cheaper. But yeah, Sacred Sword is not enough to take us out there, but... oh gosh. Come on, come on! Yes. Easy win there. No one was worried. Glaciate gets the KO, and we're able to take that game. Super comfortable win. No one was worried. Had that in the bag. Again, negative set, but again, we'll blame it on the legendary beasts because they suck. Next one. What do we have here? We have the Forces of Nature again. Honestly, this might be my favourite legendary trio, just from how enjoyable they are to run. Because you typically don't see too much like ice in the Ultra League these days. Although me saying that now, I'm probably going to face like an XL Dugong or something. But yeah. So Landorus. I think if I get this one more time, I'll use the what's it called? Enamorous as a substitution for one of them. But yeah, Thundurus. Thundurus is really fun to run. And then I think Tornadus is probably the worst of the three, just because it doesn't get to Bleak Windstorm particularly fast, but it's still quite enjoyable. And it's also one of the only, I think it's the only pure normal type, pure flying type Pokemon, which is very unique. But anyways, Landorus into Shadow Gyarados. Well, that was very interesting. I'm going to swap into my Tornadus because obviously I've got a really good answer in the back, but I don't want to swap into it straight away. So, okay, I don't mind this at all. Other than Rookie D. I don't know what that Pokemon is, but I'm assuming it's a fairly new one. But yeah, gonna just no shield this. Future Sight might KO, but it's just a Moonblast, so that does not take us out. And it's going to be a pretty rough farm down for them, so I'm hoping that they're not able to. It's not in Pogo yet. Yeah, I mean, I gathered that part, but yeah, I don't know. Never heard of it, basically. So this is going to force them to throw, and I do not mind that at all. Now Gyarados left with over an Aqua Tail, and they go for Moonblast again, so they're probably... does that mean they're running Future Sight, or they thought Grass Knot wouldn't KO? Kind of hard to tell, but either way, Aqua Tail is going to do a lot more damage than a double debuffed Future Sight, so I'm just going to no shield here. I think I'll farm to 100 energy if I can. Oh, they are running Grass Knot. Okay. Just a weird decision then from the opponent. Okay, I could have gone one over there. That's a bit annoying, but that's fine. Because this is 45 and Stone Edge is 55, so I'm actually 1 energy short. But they don't throw straight away, so don't mind that. This should either grab a shield or it will just straight up KO. So they do shield, and now these Volt Switches are gonna chunk. They are double water. What the heck is going on right now? Alright, this is in the bag now, I'm pretty certain. Basically, if they shield this, we win. Yeah, I think so now. Because I'm assuming, especially since they throw on poor timing, I should just be able to fully Volt Switch farm them down, and then Thundurus wins CMP against basically anything. So I'm even tempted to go for the Focus Blast BM, but I should probably just play it safe and go for the Wild Bolt Storm. Well, let's see. We'll go for the farm down. I don't know how much HP they've got actually. I probably should have BM'd with the Focus Blast there, but we'll play it safe. And obviously, double super effective. Easily one-shots. Yeah, I don't think Focus Blast... well, I mean, we are very attack weighted, but it's non-stab, so yeah, I think that was the right play. But either way, Pretty comfortable win. So GG's to that opponent there. Bringing up the wheel again. Preferably no beasts, that would be great. And we get the weather trio. Very nice. Thunderous has a belly button. Is it? I suppose so. It's more of a marking than a belly button. Or at least that image is too small for me to really see. But anyways, we've got the weather trio here, so we'll go with Rayquaza in the lead. Last time I ran this, I ran Kyogre as a safe swap, which is not safe in any way at all, but it just sucks as a lead and it sucks as a closer. So it has to go somewhere, essentially. Alright, Rayquaza into Mew. Alright, bit of an awkward lead matchup here. We don't know what moves they're running. Standard moveset is usually like, oh, the fact that they throw straight away, it could be a Dragon Claw, so I'm going to shield. It is just a Surf, so that was pointless. But that's the thing about Mew, you never know what they're going to run, so I ended up wasting a shield there for no reason whatsoever. And they're probably now going to go for the Wild Charge. So if we don't get a debuff, Wild Charge probably takes us out. And we do get a debuff, and they're just throwing straight away. So they're probably running Surf and Flame Charge, actually, because obviously Surf is resisted. Although even debuffed, that nearly takes us out. That's kind of embarrassing from Rayquaza there. But that's fine. And then they've got Toxapex. This is actually not bad, because we've got Groudon. If we can get a debuff, that would be very nice. We don't, but that's okay. Going to come in with the Shadow Groudon. Now, I'm not really confident that we can live a Brine that well, so I will definitely shield the first one. I'm not going to throw straight away because I anticipate the opponent's probably going to try and make a catch or something, or they will just throw just before we get to the move here. Muset. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. To be honest, I don't have a clue how much energy they've got, so I'm going to go for 2. Okay, never mind, because they just let that through. Okay, this is still bad because 2 Hydro Cannons are probably going to KO my Kyogre. So, not ideal. Yeah, you can see one does well over 50% of our HP. 2, 3, 4. They do throw straight away though. And they're getting into range where Fire Punch might KO. So I think I'm definitely going to bait. There should be 5 away. So I think I'll go for 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're actually at 100 energy, so that was unnecessary. Honestly, I probably could have just gone for 2 Precipice Blades here, but that's fine. They are going to shield, so now we can just go for the Precipice Blades. And again, getting a win because we're not using the legendary beasts. So there we go. Have I tried switching Kyogre off and on again? No. But to be honest, I hate on Kyogre a lot. It's one of the Pokemon that it gets to like 1444 CP or something. Like if I power it up once more, actually let's just see what it goes to. Yeah, 1444, powered up once more, goes to 1502. And that's what I really hate about the Shadow Legendaries, is that, like, obviously, because they're Legendaries, each power-up goes up so much CP. So if you do just happen to have one that gets nowhere near 1500 CP, you lose so many stats. The live stream has such a different energy than the videos. Yeah, basically, my videos is like my, you know, shoutcaster voice that I've gradually sort of manage to get used to doing that kind of voice, but I could definitely not keep that up for a whole live stream. So this is just what I sound like normally. What did I get there? I can't remember. The guardian deities. Someone tell me how I pronounce that word in the comments, please, because otherwise I'm just gonna butcher it each time. But basically the tapus. And we've already got Tapu Koko there, which is good. Arctic Cat, thank you for the donation again. Name Slow King Meow King. Absolutely, I'll do that now. Everything's gonna be meow or cryogonal within like a week's time. Slow King. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I also like just that it's a different kind of vibe here. I don't have to go over the top or, you know, because I'll basically shout in all my videos. That's essentially what I do. I'm shouting at the top of my lungs for like a full 20-30 minutes, and it makes for a good video, I would hope, but it does sometimes hurt my voice. Like, I couldn't do that for much longer than the sort of length of videos that I do create. So yeah, it's nice to just sort of chill, do my sets, talk at a human pace. But a very good lead for us. We got two Pokemon that are going to do pretty well here. Although they're doing more damage with Charm than we're doing to them. I'm just going to throw straight away. I know it's not optimal timing, but what can I do, really? Get the shield, and we'll just obviously let them farm us down here. I hate Charm. That is a very fitting emoji. Okay, I assume they're going to go for Moonblast or Disarming Voice. I'll just shield anyways. That's the thing about Tapu Bulu, unfortunately, it does core break a lot of teams, but if they've got like a fire type or something. Okay, there we go, core breaking a team, right on cue. And I'm going to go for Nature's Madness, because it's going to debuff their defense. And I feel like they shield, but they don't shield, so that's definitely a mistake. But then they also just go for a Hydro Cannon. I'm sure you sound like that because you just started streaming and you feel kind of embarrassed. Like in the first Home-Size Henry videos, he sounds so chill. Well, this is what I used to sound like when I was making my videos. But a lot of people commented saying like, oh, your commentary's a bit boring. Which it was, to be fair. So like, I, over time, sort of got more into it. But yeah, that is true. Home-Size Henry is chill in streams. Come on, have something weak to us in the back, please. Please. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. And there we go. I think at this point we've got a win with every trio we've tried, apart from the beasts. So is very definitely an issue with the legendary beasts and not me. Yeah, I think as well, like with a pre-recorded video, like I can do as many takes as I want as well. So if I'm like recording stuff at like a super fast pace with high energy, like if I do just mess up and randomly say something else, it doesn't matter because I can just do that again. Whereas if I try to do that live and like I mess up every 3 words, which is usually what I do when I record regular videos, then it kind of just ruins it. So yeah. But anyways, next wheel, we are 3-0 so far of this set, and we got the Tau trio again. So no birds of either kind yet. Very interesting. How can you fix the beasts? I guess they don't have signature moves. Yeah, honestly, give them some signature moves. I don't know what their moves are, or if they even have signature moves in game. I'm assuming they do, but yeah, they just suck. I think Entei, you could very easily just give it Incinerate and suddenly it'd be way better. Suicune, it probably needs a better fast move. That's something like Greninja with Water Shuriken. Maybe not to that extent, but like just an actual water fast move that's decent. And then I don't have a clue what you do for Raikou, because it's already got a very good moveset, but it's just not got the stats. But it's not that bad. I'd say it's the most usable of the three. But yeah. They just suck together as well, because like something like a Lantern just completely core breaks the entire team, which is not ideal. What was I doing? Zekrom was the other one. Do I have any Shundos? Yeah, I've actually got quite a lot. Most of them are like Comday Pokemon that I've either caught in the wild or I've like lucky traded. Yeah, Kyurem into Galvantula. Okay. Obviously not ideal that I'm running Steel Wing. Oh, but they're going to swap straight away. Okay, I just want to go for the Draco Meteor here. I know I could have just swapped into Zekrom and things would have been much better, but we want to see some big booms, and that does so much damage. Very satisfying to see, and then I'm just going to no shield. I think eventually I will swap out. They go for Shadow Ball, fine, don't mind. They're now going for Surf, so I'll obviously just tank that. This is a Legend Trainer as well, so interesting play to just go straight for the Surf there. And they're going to come in with Galvantula. We're going to double resist the electric damage. Don't have a clue who wins CMP here, so I just play it safe and throw before that. They're going to shield as well. Now I'm not certain that I'm going to outpace them to the next move, or with the debuff that it would KO, but I'm going to shield anyways, just in case. 1, 2... I guess we'll find out who wins CMP here. And it looks like either I did, or I threw one turn sooner, or the opponent lagged. I don't really know there, but that's fine. They're going to double shield. Okay, so they didn't throw straight away. You know, it's kind of making me think that there's something in the back that's weak to electric, but I'm gonna let it go. Come in with the Zekrom. We do resist everything, and it's a Mandibuzz in the back. I think I threw on fine timing there. Honestly, I think with the Dragon Breath damage, 2 Fusion Flares will pretty much put them into range where I can just KO. I'm going to swap out, basically force them to throw, and they do, but this is game over. I don't really mind. I could have shielded that, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't think. I'm assuming this KOs. Maybe I should have just shielded that actually. I'm a little bit concerned now. If this doesn't KO, but it does. Okay, we're chilling. We're fine. I don't need to doubt myself. I am very good at this game. And that was a calculated win, but GG's to that trainer there. Right, into the next wheel spin, and we are 4-0 in this set right now. So if we can just avoid the legendary beasts for this final spin for this set, we might get a 5-0, and we end up getting the Weather Trio again. Alright. So Rayquaza, Kyurem. Oh, thank you Arctic Cat for the donation again, and also for the gifted membership. We're going for Greninja to Meow Ninja. Right, there's no point in me picking this team then. Oh yeah, that's true. There are new forms of the beasts, which might be a lot more usable, hopefully. What were we doing? Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon. Or Cryogonal, my bad. Come on, for the 5-0, Rayquaza into Lickitung. So, I'm kind of tempted to just assume that they're going to throw straight away and then go for the extra Dragon Tail instead. But they don't. So, doesn't matter, we still get off the move before they throw a Body Slam. So if we get a debuff here, I think I'm just going to no... Oh, they actually shield. What the heck? Okay. I will shield this time, I suppose. Yeah, well, at least my elo isn't suffering because I run these kind of teams all the time, so like my elo is permanently suffering, essentially. But yeah, just gonna let them take me out here. Have you ever thought about what the beast would taste like fried with a steak and ketchup? Honestly, I haven't. But a very good question. Right, I'm assuming we can waterfall farm them down here. Lickitung in the lead. Oh, brilliant. Oh my gosh, we are seeing a Charge Beam Lantern right now. And I swapped out way too slowly there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. They aren't ready. They aren't ready. What is going on? Right. Question is, do we win CMP? I don't know. Not risking it. You're just jealous of the Charge Beam. I don't know why. I don't know why. Excuse the voice crack there. But I always face like a random Charge Beam Lantern. And it's just like, how am I... Am I really this bad that I'm facing Charge Beam Lanterns? So I always underestimate the energy generation. So I'm going to shield here. They should make it to a Surf. But I'm hoping that I've put them into Thunder range. That's what I'm hoping anyways. If not, then I've actually just lost to a Charge Beam Lantern, which is very embarrassing. But come on, here we go. Surely a Thunder will KO. Come on. Come on, Kyogre. Please, for the 5-0. There we go. Whew. GG's. 5-0. Never in doubt. Had so much faith in the Kyogre there. And there we go. Some nice Stardust there. We will definitely take that. Right, and I also missed another question. Hey Callum, 2 questions first. What was the inspiration for your name, as it has always intrigued me? And second, when will the next battle against the viewers stream be? Okay, so first one, I think I answered, well, I didn't really give an answer. I don't know. I kind of just randomly came up with it, and it was like my old Xbox Live gamer tag. And so I've just used CallumOnToast for like any account thing that I've made. And then the next battling versus my subscribers will, I don't know, it's probably been my last GBL stream this season. So I might do one later in the week, but I can't be certain of that. But if I do, it'll be later this week. Right, back to the wheel. Are you planning on hitting Legend next season? To be honest, I don't ever plan on hitting Legend. It either happens when I'm running random stuff, or it doesn't happen, and I don't really care either way. Weather Trio again, very nice. But basically, usually it's like towards the end of the season, if we get a really good meta where I can run some like off meta stuff, but it's actually pretty consistent to climb with, then I might make a push. So for example, last season I hit legend in the Hisui Cup, I think it was. But this season technically we also had that, because I think the Great League Remix Cup was actually a pretty good meta to run sort of not super spicy teams, but like off meta stuff that you didn't have loads of checks to. But because it was also the Great League Remix, I went all out with the nonsense teams that I ran. So unfortunately I ended up losing a ton of elo throughout the entire thing, because I was running like basically every random nonsense XL Pokemon I've built, triple deer teams, animal theme teams, a bunch of stuff that was just not very good. But next season, I think the last 2 weeks before we get like all 3 leagues back are the Fossil Cup, which I think is not a very good cup really, because no rock types are very viable apart from maybe Credilli. But it might be the kind of cup where it's quite easy to come up with an off-meta team that actually does quite well. But I don't know. It's not my focus. My focus really is just to enjoy the game and make entertaining content. Oh gosh. This is bad news. I nearly swapped into my Groudon there. They are very clearly going to bait me, but even if I no shield, they'll be able to Ice Shard farm me down, so I will shield, and they actually full send the drill run, so that is good news. Oh my god. Caleb, thank you for the $50 donation there. Good game. It was a very good game. I appreciate that. MVP right here, Caleb. Honestly, you should just rename my entire Pokemon inventory if you want. But yeah, at this point, there's no point fighting for Switch. I'm not winning it. What did they lead with? It was a Venusaur. So obviously, we're not in a good position at all. That's the issue with teams like this. I kind of have to shield this. Oh yeah, Lucario with Thunder Punch. That's an interesting one. Right. Fire Punch isn't even going to KO. But whatever. They actually shield. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't know why they're going for the farm down. But I'll definitely take it, because it means I take less damage on my Rayquaza. I'm going to have to swap straight away. And they've got a Lantern in the back, so pretty bad news. Yeah, we can't win this, unfortunately. We do get the debuff, but yeah, obviously a Thunderbolt going to be taking us out either way. Yeah. GG's there. Not a lot we could have done up against the Dugong, which was the issue I had last time I ran this team. Or not on this stream, but like when I ran it in full. But yeah, thank you, Caleb. If you want to pick my team or rename anything, feel free to. But remember, you do not have to donate again to do that. You've already unlocked all of those perks. So yeah, just feel free to, you know, choose any of those bonuses if you want to. But if you don't want to and you're happy to just donate, then that's obviously also fine. But I'm going to spin the wheel anyways whilst we wait. The next team going to be Forces of Nature again. So I mentioned last time that I would switch it up next time I got Forces of Nature. Let them rename my channel. Probably not. But right, so we got Landorus, if I can spell it, Thunderous, and then this time I'm actually going to run Enamorous, even though it's a different form. Obviously we don't have the second form available yet. Welcome Zelastar as a channel member, and again, if you want to rename something Cryogonal, then absolutely go ahead. But this is what we're going to go for this time, since we've had this team a couple times already. Vileplume to Meowplume. Alright, I can do that if I have a Vileplume. I'll do it after this battle. Apparently this guy's a pro, yeah. It's funny, I swear like... Oh, wow. Alright, well that's just dumb. They swapped out there. Okay, weak connection, that explains it. That's very annoying. Because I threw on... Oh my god. What's happening? Oh, brilliant. Right, well I'm going to have to swap out now. Oh. So obviously they swapped out, so I went for 5 fast moves, because that would have been good timing if they were a turn behind, which they were. But then that didn't work for me. And now they're even going to make it to another move here, and I didn't go for a CMP. This whole game is completely falling apart right now. Yeah, I might as well just concede the match, honestly. This is not very fun. Right. Okay, they didn't get an extra Incinerate through this time, which is good news. But we've lost switch advantage. We're also way lower on my Landorus than I'd like to be. I mean, this is still going to do a lot of damage, but they will just be able to farm me down. But the fact that they came in with Skeleturge, they were core broken by the Landorus, which is what makes it even worse. But whatever. This doesn't quite take them out, so I don't know what my plan is here. But let's see. Yeah, not even that close really. But they come in with a... We'll go for the Stone Edge, it's obviously going to do more damage. Is there any way we can win this? I don't think so. Nah, this still doesn't do that much damage there. Yeah, that's really annoying, because I felt like we were in a pretty good position to win that game there, if we actually were able to throw on good timing in any of the first 2 times that I tried to throw a charge move, which completely cost the game there, but oh well. Oh, we'll just blame it on the legendary beasts again. It's clearly their fault. Alright, oh yeah, we were going to rename some stuff. Vileplume to Meowplume. Do I have a Vileplume? I'll do the Shadow. Yeah, we'll go with this one then. There we go. Blame the beast, yeah. Always the beast's fault. And we got Forces of Nature again, so we've got our chance at redemption. It's just a case of whether the beasts are going to allow us to play the game stutter free and without any lag, or if they're going to cause a bunch of lag for this next game. Oh, Nate, thank you for the donation. Got a Greninja that you could name Frog. I'm vain. Well, that's really weird, because I actually had a Greninja literally named Frog until someone asked me to rename it earlier in the stream. So now you'll have to... Yeah, so now it's called Meow Ninja, but you can have this one and I'll call it Frog again. Nate Frog. Oh, sorry, yeah, Nate Frog. There we go. Unfortunately, it's like not got... Oh, this isn't even on screen. My bad. It's not my leg. It's not got the community day moves on it. Is Water Shuriken just a regular move, or is that a Com Day move? Maybe another frog? Yeah. I mean, I can do another frog if you want. Thank you again, Arctic Cat, for another donation. Anything else that you want? Water Shuriken is a regular move, so I could TM it, but I guess there's no point because it's got Surf. Yeah. I mean, name one of your favorite Pokemon, Texas. Okay. I really like Shadow Latios. It's my favorite legendary Pokemon. So we'll go with that. Yeah. Zelistar, what happened to the Cryogonal? Are we done with Cryogonal for now? I can name this Nate Frog as well if you want, since you didn't get your first choice option. But there we go. Right, we are going in with the same team as before, and hopefully we don't get much lag this time. Landorus, Thunderous, and Enamorous again, because yeah, obviously lag kind of screwed us over in the previous game. So you're not going to play Marini Spotlight Hour. It's only just gone 5 here in the UK, so I've still got the best part of an hour. Oh gosh. And thank you again, Arctic Cat, for another gifted membership. I'm going to shield this. They just go for the Surf, which is good. Obviously Nature's Madness could do some decent damage. Yeah, so the stream won't go beyond 6 PM. I don't know, I'm not like that fussed about it. I can overrun the stream a bit. It doesn't really matter too much. Come on. Okay, we throw on good timing this time, which is good news. Unfortunately, this is a very glassy team, so oh, we get a shield though, which is good. Okay, they get quite a healthy farm down as well. Right. I'm obviously going to wait out the switch clock here. I probably should be able to swap out by now. Yeah, we can, but that's fine. I'm going to shield and then just hope that we can beat whatever's in the back. Although I did just debuff their attack, so maybe I didn't need to shield that one. Ooh, come on. Let me throw a move. Thank you. Weak connection again. Brilliant. Okay. Enamorous. Can we live a liquidation? I am not super confident. Okay, we actually do live it pretty well. But we are lagging again. Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. I think we'll go for a marginal undercharge. And it still KOs. Yeah. If I no-shielded the first Shadow Ball from the Skelly Dirge, I think... Actually, it probably wouldn't make a difference. I don't think this is quite enough damage to get the KO here, which is very disappointing. But let's see... Oh, it actually does get the KO. Alright. Never mind. I am very sorry, Landorus, for ever doubting you. Comfortable win again. No one was worried. Can guarantee that. But GG's to that opponent there. See, that's what happens when weak connection doesn't completely ruin the game. We're actually able to get a fairly nice win. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Okay, that was only the first win of that set, so not great. But anyways, spinning the wheel again. We have not had viewer's choice yet, I don't think. but we're going to have the weather trio. Right, so we've not had either the Kanto or the Galarian birds show up yet. So I'm just double checking they're definitely on the wheel, yep. And we've not had viewer's choice either, so bit strange, but that's okay. So the weather trio, as long as we don't see any Dugong again, that'd be ideal. And Groudon. Zelistar, you ask the weirdest questions, and I love it. Don't doubt yourself. That is true, Caleb. I appreciate that. Although I'm now doubting myself. How am I going to win this game? Brilliant. Good thing Shadow Kyogre's such a dominant safe swap. There's nothing they can do now. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. I think we should just call it on this game. I'll come in with Rayquaza. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play to my only wing. Yeah, blame the beast. It's the beast's fault. I'm going to double shield, and then I'm going to full send the Dragon Ascent against the Wigglytuff. And that way, if they don't shield, then we might have a chance. But yeah, that's my only win condition, essentially. So, play to the wink on. That's what we're going for. Come on. I dare you to no shield. I dare you. Go on, do it. Fine. We'll take the loss. Nothing we can do here, unfortunately. GG's. Well, it wasn't really GG's, was it? It was more like a very miserable game rather than a good game. Why'd they shield? Probably because they wanted to win, I would imagine, but bit of a shame, really. Completely ruined the stream. Anyways, next game, gonna have the Tau trio again. So still no Galarian or Kanto birds, and still no viewer's choice. Right, after this game I think I'm going to go to the toilet because I really need a piss. But I should be back pretty quickly. And I think I've got one set after this. So here we go. Who wants to win? Let the boom through. Yeah, I wish everyone played like that, but just not how it is, unfortunately. Toilet? You mean Wigglytuff? Sure. Yeah, let's get some more I hate charm emojis in chat, please. Because this team's also not going to appreciate charm. Right, Kyurem into Virizion again. Cool. Right, we are going to say swap into the Reshiram again. And we're able to catch potentially a Sacred Sword. They might have actually just gone for a Leaf Blade here, I don't know. But yeah, it's a Sacred Sword. It's fine with me. They come in with a Tapu Fini, which is a lot less fine with me, to be completely honest. Yeah, that's not good at all. But fine. We'll go for the Fusion Flare. That does some sizable damage, but I think they can just fully Water Gun farm me down. And they do. Oh dear. Right. Whoops. Wait, what's going on here? Am I just missing the clicks? Because I'm certain I just clicked on the cure him and it brought in the wrong Pokemon again. Alright, at least we can swap and catch this next move. It was intentional, guys. No worries. Nature's Madness nearly one-shots me, for God's sake. But now we can just go for a full Dragon Breath farm down, maybe? And if they make it to a move, there's no point me shielding here, because it's game over anyways. But if it's the Surf, it's my lifeline, and it is the Surf, so that's good. Okay, another lifeline as they come in to a Pokemon that has double resisted fast move pressure. We go straight for the crunch. And we also get a debuff. But still, I don't think it's going to help us too much here. Unless they're not running Brutal Swing and they've only got Thunder Punch. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Okay, it doesn't really matter in the end. They're still going to be able to just fast move farm me down, which is very depressing, but it is what it is. I think, again, we play to our win condition, and that's if the opponent goes for a 2-shield flex. Okay, never mind. GG's. Derek Hale, after watching all of these, YouTube recommended your streams. Well, I've actually never heard of any of those YouTubers or streamers. Are they for different Pokemon games? Because I've not heard of them. But that's very cool. Right, not a very good set there, unfortunately. And we do have one more set, so I am just very quickly going to go to the toilet. Hopefully I am back within a couple of minutes, but don't go anywhere, and if you do go anywhere, then have some shame. Alright, we are back, and apparently we've just had a $100 donation. Oh my gosh. Caleb, thank you so much. they mention anything? Caleb just made Callum wiggly all over his jiggle. Wow, okay. Wow. I don't know when the next Team Rocket takeover is, so unfortunately I can't answer that one. But thank you so much, Caleb, for the donations again. But also, you don't feel like you have to donate, because I don't know. I just feel like I don't deserve that much of a donation. But obviously, I very much appreciate it. We're going to go back to spinning the wheel, and I think at this point, since we haven't seen any bird action whatsoever, I'm going to start to remove a few because so we haven't seen the creation trio. I literally built them just for this stream and that hasn't popped up yet, so I'm going to get rid of the Force of Nature, the Guardian deities, whatever, the Weather trio, and the Beast, because the Beast ruin everything. And then I'll get rid of my choice as well, and then the Tau trio. Let's see, so yeah, we'll just go with that, and then I'm gonna make it removable after each one, so that way we get everything here. Right, so at this point I feel like I owe Caleb a lot because of how generous he's been, so I'll figure out a way to sort of not pay him back, but like, you know, show that I do appreciate, because obviously I've only got like up to $10 worth of donation incentives. That's well beyond any of that, but yeah, so we've got the wheel now. We're going to spin it. Caleb gets a kidney. You owe him the best game ever. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Right, here we go. Wheel spin is going to be the Titans again. Right, at least we can remove it. Alright, no pressure, but gotta have the literal best game I've ever had right now. And the kidney. Rename the channel to CallumOnToast. I could do. Deities is right. Deities also works. Alright, so either is fine. Oh my gosh. Watching you play in PvP got me into it way more. Thank you, Caleb, and I'm very much glad that I got you into the game more. Obviously, you're going to see a lot more variety on my channel than probably from battling yourself. Right, we're going to Regi's. Alright, so for anyone who's joined the stream relatively recently, I actually don't have a Regi ice built, so we're using Regi Alecki, and we are running lock-on because the other two are also running lock-on, but here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do something for Caleb, because he has supported my channel a lot more than I was expecting anyone to ever do, so I honestly don't even know sort of how to react to that. Okay, very good lead for us. Mantine, well actually we don't have a Zap Cannon, so it's not as good as it looks like, but obviously they don't know that, so we're just going to stay in, expect the opponent to potentially try and make a catch or something. They just go straight for an Ice Beam. Right, this is annoying because I don't have Zap Cannon to throw, and the opponent's probably thinking, why are you baiting a Focus Fast? Well, yeah. I don't know what to do. Do we swap out? Make a video about Caleb. Okay, just a full video about Caleb. Oh my gosh, I threw an alignment there. This is so annoying. Why are they staying in first and foremost? Like, what have they got in the back? Right, so at this point, I'm hoping that we can farm them down. They go for Ice Beam. Come on. 3, 4. Okay, we get the farm down, that's good news. Alright, Gligar. I think I'm just going to swap out now. Into my Regirock. 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, Caleb. You don't have to do this. How the battle's going so far? Pretty good actually. We did have a negative set just now, but before that we had a 5-0. Actually, that was my only positive set. Oh my gosh, more stutter lag, brilliant. Right, I'm very confused about what this person has on their team, but we're going to double shield. Alright, that was pretty fortunate there. But we get the catch. Right. Can Regi outpace them to a move here? I think this might be a mistake. I think I've just thrown the game away, in all honesty. Because they can just farm me all the way down, but they don't. Okay. That's fine. Right. Alright. I don't actually think a Stone Edge will KO here, so I might have to go all the way to a Focus Blast. But they do shield. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we get there in time. I'm pretty sure this will KO. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't play that particularly well, but the opponent played very weirdly. So, we'll take it either way. GG's. So that's going to be it for the Regis. Alright, so have I missed anything here? Yeah, honestly, I'm going to have to make a full video dedicated to Caleb before the end of this season, because he has donated, I can't actually see how much in total, but basically more in this stream than all of the previous streams combined by far. Probably more than I've earned from making videos over the past week or even 2 weeks, honestly. Like, I don't actually get that much money from recording videos or people watching videos. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something for Caleb. But either way, we are finally gonna get the Kanto birds, so that is good. I mean, it's not good because they're rubbish. Could you let you use my account for next video in PvP? Unfortunately, that's not something I can do. But if you want to send in battles for me to showcase on my channel, I can. But that isn't something that I can do. I can't play someone else's account. Right, what did we just get? Kanto birds. But yeah, definitely submit some battles. That would be a good idea, especially if you have some sort of interesting Pokemon built. Zapdos and Moltres. Right, let's see. Articuno into Mandibuzz. Pretty good lead for us. To start things off, they're going to swap into a Toxicroak. I think I'm going to... I was obviously very slow to swap out there, because I was just sort of thinking about what to do. But they're not going to throw straight away, so fine with me. I missed a few bubbles there, but that shouldn't matter. We get the shield. I think I'll shield once. I'm not certain who wins CMP here. Ah, they bait. Ah, whatever. I'm just going to let it go. Just another Mud Bomb. That's fine. Caleb, you don't have to donate $50 just to reply with a sad face. Please save your money for something else. Oh gosh, now things have taken a very rough turn. This is probably... It was going so well, but now this thing is going to literally run through my entire team, so yeah, we're going to have to swap out here. Yeah, I think a Rock Slide is going to one-shot us. Yeah. This is very bad news. Rock Slide's going to be obviously 4 times or double super effective, depending on however you want to say it, against both my Articuno and the Moltres in the back, so not good, but we have debuffed them now. Rock Slide is still going to get the KO. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, but they do swap out straight away. Right. What is the win condition here? There is none. That's the win condition. Especially when we lag and we give a full Snarl away for free. Yeah, I'm obviously going to try and make a catch, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Overheat still doesn't KO. Why? Yeah, well, to be fair, if we didn't give them that free Snarl, I could have farmed them down there, but I think they could have easily just Mudshot farmed me down from that range. So either way, was going to lose that game, unfortunately. Maybe our best friend Caleb in the game. That's true, my friends list is completely full right now, so I will have to find someone to delete that I don't interact with. But yeah, I can definitely add him. That would definitely be a good choice. Don't do it now, just because it's going to put me on the spot to find someone to delete, which I think I need to have some time to sort of do. Like, I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, that's definitely something I can do in the future. We're going to spin the wheel again. And we are going to get viewer's choice. So I think I'm going to do this in the Great League. So if we can just get some suggestions, I'm going to bring up my legendaries now. Get some suggestions. I would say Caleb's choice, but he's probably going to donate like another $100 to pick just one legendary or something. So I don't have the Swords of Justice at all, unfortunately. Well, I have a Cobalion built, but I don't have the other two built. So next time I do this, I'm wanting legendary suggestions, by the way, so not Crabrawler. Ho-Oh, yeah, haven't featured that yet, so that's a good shout. Well, he's free to choose, but like in previous streams as well, whenever it's been Caleb's choice, he'll like just donate another $50 and then pick like one Pokemon. So if he wants to do that, that's fine, but I don't know if he's aware that you can type in chat without donating again. So like I already feel like I've basically robbed Caleb without doing anything. Okay, there we go. Heatran. We will definitely go with that. Thank you. Thank you for the donation again, Caleb. And we need one more Pokemon. Me waiting for Callum to open my gift. Yeah, sorry about that. I have a full friends list and I basically don't even open gifts most of the time anyways. Run Ray in the lead. It's pretty similar to the team that I already did. Scroll down, yeah. Good point. Remember, the Galarian birds will feature shortly. I could do Shadow Mewtwo, I haven't done that yet. Yeah. Uxie, it's not built yet, wherever that was. Yeah, that's not built yet, unfortunately. And obviously, I will eventually get around to going for the Lake Trio as well, or Lake Guardians, whatever they are. Giratina. Yeah, Giratina's... Oh yeah, we haven't had Giratina yet at all. Hey Caleb, you can just send messages in chat for free. He's not going to believe you now because you just donated to send that. And thank you Zelastar for the $1 donation again, and thank you Vic for the donation. Yeah, I think we'll just go with Giratina here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Double fire in the back. What could go wrong? Probably a lot. Double Mod Boys incoming. That's what could go wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, but they swap out. And I'm just going to stay in, because it's probably better for me to just stay in. But yeah, they have like literally the worst core breaker to the whole team. But they let that through. And they're going to go straight for an Aqua Tail. So yeah, at this point, I'm actually pretty happy with this. As now, we can just go for the Shadow Claw farm down. And we have very minimal health as well. So yeah, not too bad. I mean, I probably should have just banked this and swapped out. But yeah, yeah, definitely should have done that. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, weird play. I think I'm just going to double shield my Ho-Oh now. But they might have a second dragon. If they were so quick to swap out, yeah, I definitely should have banked it. But originally my thought process was that I was going to just sacrifice the Giratina. But then I realised they're actually going to get a lot more counters through than I thought. And obviously Vigoroth with energy is like very dangerous to my team. I mean, this is also very dangerous to my team. But maybe they don't know about the Earthquake. Nope, they do. Unfortunately. Come on. We get to a Brave Bird at least, which is good. But yeah, if I saved the Shadow Ball on my Giratina, I think I'd be in a pretty good position now. I don't have a clue how many Volt Switches they just got through there. Probably like 4. We somehow make a catch. Didn't make sense at all, but I think they like waited one turn to see what was coming in, and they go for foul play. So I think if we can... somehow get a full farm down here. We've got to be worried that they might now make a catch. Or not a catch, but like go for a snipe. Thunderbolt! Okay, never mind. What on earth just happened in that game? That was so weird. DC, thank you for the $10 donation. Hey guys, I'm missing my wall and I'm over $30 short. Does anyone know why? Obviously, I know you guys are all like being silly with the chat right now, but you have donated, so you do all have the ability, if you want to, including Vic and Zelastar, to rename some of my Pokemon. Unfortunately, I've only got 2 battles left, and since I haven't even used the 2 teams that are remaining, I kind of do want to use those. But yeah, so let's put the wheel back up. Yeah, I kind of, especially the creation trio, because I literally double moved a Palkia and a Dialga just for this stream, and neither of them have been used yet. So unfortunately, I will say that you can't pick my team this time, but DC, if you want to rename any Pokemon or choose a team for me to run in the future, then you can go ahead. Yeah, carry over the suggestion for next time. But for now, we're going to spin the wheel. One of 2 things is going to happen, and we still do not get to see the creation trio. That will be the finale. So anyone who's clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, you've had to wait like over 2 hours to see this team actually be run, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. But yeah, we got the Galarian birds there. Name your Celebi garlic cheese sticks if it fits. Okay. Shiny or non-shiny? Normal. Just checking. This one gets to a better CP, so I'll do this one because I'll probably build it in the future. So what was it? Garlic cheese sticks. I can only go as far as garlic cheese. Is that okay? Or onion? Onion. Alright. We have an onion now. Are you hungry, Vic? Right, here we go. We've already got a Galarian bird there, which is very nice. What made me kickstart my YouTube channel? Well, I actually started. Well, I technically started with my. I used to do Sylph, and I did a. I qualified for a regional, and I basically just recorded my battles at the regional and uploaded a video. But after that, I started doing like. I definitely should have shielded that, but that's fine. After that, I started doing Team Rocket challenges, and basically my thought was like, I live in London, and like a few places got the Team Rocket leaders before everyone else. So like it was this cool thing that only like a very small amount of people actually got to battle against initially, and I saw like they were like super hard to beat. So I was like, oh, I'll see if I can try and beat them with like Great League Pokemon. And I remember seeing like a lot of people saying like, oh, it'd be impossible, there's no way you could do that. So then I was like, nope, I'm going to do it anyways. And I managed to beat all 3 leaders within the first like day of them being available with Great League Pokemon. And then I kind of just carried on going more extreme with that. I was still doing Go Battle League in that time, but I wasn't like uploading videos about it. But then eventually I kind of just got quite bored of that, because I think we had like a period where there was like 6 months of Niantic not making any updates at all for the Team Rocket leaders, and it basically just completely killed my channel. I went from getting like 10k plus views every single video to getting like 600-700 views per video, just because there was no interest. I'd basically done everything that I could do. And oh my gosh, they're shielding. Oh, there's a CMP tie. I guess I'm also going to shield. So yeah, eventually I sort of made the switch over to do Go Battle League content, and have kind of what? They properly misled me there. I thought they had something weak in the back to my flipping Articuno, but they did not. But yeah, eventually just sort of went with GBL stuff. As I've sort of continued to do it, I kind of just got even spicier and spicier with the teams that I run. And yeah, that's how we are here today with this live stream. GG's to that trainer. And into the final battle, and what some people will be here for. We obviously don't need to spin the wheel, but for the sake of completion, we're going to see what we get in the final battle of this stream, and it is going to be the Creation Trio. What a shock. So, as I mentioned, I did just build these Pokemon specifically for this challenge, so it is good to actually be able to use them now. I'm going to do the full... Oh gosh, my mic nearly fell over there. Going to do the full origin form, because well, I just built them. Obviously you can see that Dialga's awful, but all of my Dialgas went to like, apart from this one which was traded to me, went to like 2502 CP or something, so yeah, not great. And then the other ones like don't have spatial rend, or whatever the other one is for Dialga, Roar of Time. What was my reaction when G Fuel offered to sponsor you? Honestly, I thought it was a scam. I just didn't think it was G Fuel, because it basically happened because when I was trying to link my YouTube to a Spotify account, I then linked it to an actual email account. So before that, no companies had any way of me, had any way to like contact me. As in like reaching out through email and stuff. But as soon as I linked my email, I started getting like loads of offers from like random companies, but a lot of them were like to do with GPS spoofing companies that I was like, yeah, obviously I can't be involved with that. Even if I did spoof, like I couldn't showcase that on YouTube. So I was just like, but then yeah, I got one from G Fuel, and it didn't, the name basically didn't, they didn't have G Fuel in their like email, like in the name that popped up. So I was like, is this actually G Fuel? But it turned out it was. But yeah, I was just like, what the heck? Because like I know a few like really big content creators that are obviously sponsored by G Fuel. But like, for me, obviously having like 28, 27k subscribers at the time, that was just like crazy to me that they'd even like reach out to me. So yeah, that was my reaction essentially. Also, I've just noticed this person is probably running like triple fire or something. I've got no idea what's going on here. The fact that they're staying in with their Talonflame, and I'm getting like 1 Dragon Breath per turn. What is going on? I mean, not 1 Dragon Breath per turn. Like 1 Dragon Breath per like 5 turns. Come on, please let me farm them down. Okay, we got weak connection. That's the issue there. And no, they actually had a Cresselia in the back. Right, so I just wasted a shield there, which is really annoying. And more weak connection. It's a good thing this is the final battle of the video. And that does very little damage. What the heck? And I couldn't swap out there either. Oh my gosh, this game is so frustrating. Brilliant. I'm probably now going to lose this game. Because I couldn't swap. Oh. Not a very fun end to the stream, unfortunately. Unless they randomly go for like Future Sight here or something. But yeah, 2 Moonblasts will be enough to KO. So yeah, that was a very comfortable game for me that I lost because of lag. But I think realistically we should just blame it on the... Okay, what the heck? Never mind. Forget that. Because they randomly baited with a Grass Knot. What are they doing? Are they just giving me a free win here? I have no idea what's going on right now. No, they shield. What the hell just happened? I'm honestly baffled at what just happened there. What the hell was that? But yeah, anyways, we'll pure skill coming through. Exactly, yeah. Attempted BM, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they thought I had a shield left, or maybe they... I don't know. But anyways, whatever. We should have won that game very comfortably if the game actually worked properly, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Well, I was complaining a bit, but yeah, we'll definitely take it. They panicked. Maybe they thought, yeah, maybe they thought I was at back-to-back moves already. I don't know. But either way, we'll take it for sure. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Yep, that's all my battles. And it is now 5:56 for me, so in a few minutes these will all be turning to a different Pokemon for Spotlight Hour. So yeah, I think we'll just end the stream here. Thank you to everyone for joining. Thank you especially to Caleb for donating infinite amounts of money, it would seem. And obviously thank you to everyone else who either donated or gifted memberships or anything like that, or anyone who's just hung out in the chat, and even people who have not commented at all but have just been lurking in the background as well. I appreciate everyone that has joined. And yeah, as I mentioned when someone asked earlier, this is probably going to be my final GBL stream for the season, but I think I may do another stream against my subscribers on like maybe Thursday or Friday or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, so I'm going to end it here.